Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Take me as I am. Alright. This might get into a ramble. I don't know yet, right? But that's a common, take me as I am, that's a common statement many women make. You know? See, women are funny to me in this regard. Really funny, right? They want a man to, this is in general, because I know some women will come on here and say, well, I don't want that. No, this is in general, baby, okay? In general, they want that man to be tall, handsome, money, got a little edge, sense of humor, willing to help out with the dishes, and will accept or reject a man depending on how close he comes to that ideal. They want the man to have, it's that old thing. He got to have his shit together. Okay. And I'm going to tell you the truth. Anybody who's actually read my work, anybody who has been on my subscription site, and check that out for the fellas who want to be a part, the men, I'm going to specifically say the men who want to be a part of that brotherhood. Check it out. It's in the description box. That's where I go deeper than anything I go on here. So definitely check that out, right? And while I'm at it, definitely check out my other spots. Check out Ron Wills About That Business. Let's get those subs up there. Let's get those subs up. Check out the Negro Manosphere. Check out my website. All the links, right? All right, that out the way. That whole take me as I am thing. It's funny because, like I was saying about my work, everything, all of my books, everything I do on a subscription site, even my YouTube videos, even the ones that women will say I'm going in on them, all of my videos are about a man improving himself and becoming the best version. As people can attest, even when I get comments and dudes like, where should they go? I'm like, man, you gotta live your best life, man. You gotta improve. That's my thing all the way. Self-improvement for men. Self-development for men. Now, people could say, well, all that stuff women want is crazy or whatever. I'm like, my thing was, well, shoot, close as you come to it, it works. And plus, a man should really be improving just because so he can live a better quality life. It ain't even about the women. Let's get that out of the way. It's not even about the women. So I'm imploring men to always improve themselves, to always get better, to hit the gym, to get healthier, to get their financial package together. I challenge a woman to tell me otherwise. Anybody who's read my stuff, a lot of people can come on here. That's all I'm talking about, getting stronger, everything, right? But yet you got so many women, right? They like, take me as I am. And take me as I am means take me, regardless of whether or not I allow myself to get out of shape. Take me regardless of whatever emotional issues that I probably need to get professional therapy for. Take me despite having 3 kids by 3 different men. Take me despite being in a poor financial position. That's it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit. And yeah, I'm saying it. I'm going to say it. I'm going to call women out on this one. I cannot tell a bunch of men. I can't tell men literally all over the world, you need to improve. You need to get better. But then you have too many women who say, take me as I am. It can't work. That's unfair for the man. If I'm, first of all, a relationship like that wouldn't work. If you have the man constantly going to the gym, if you have the man constantly working to make more money, if you have the man constantly working on his character, constantly approaching his issues, you can't have some woman who's sitting around like, well, you know what? I got this bad attitude and you just got to deal with it. No, we don't. Or you got the guy who wants to work out in the gym all the time, keep his body in shape, eat right, and the woman is just letting herself go to pot. But then she wants the man to take her as she is. For what? Y'all unequally yoked. That thing's deeper than just some religious thing. Y'all value system is different. First of all, why would he want to do that? When a woman, in that case, what is she bringing? First of all, what is she bringing to the table? How is she enhancing his life that way? It's different for the women who actually want to work on themselves. I love and respect them. And I feel like, hey, men, if you come across a woman who's genuinely working on herself, she's generally trying to stay in shape, trying to improve herself, trying to learn something. Even if you ain't attracted to her, at least, show her some respect, honor her, Be cool with her at least. You don't have to be like attracted to her, because that attraction thing is deeper than people, even deeper than looks. But at least honor her, show her some respect. But then you got the women who want the same thing that the women who are working will probably get. But they just like, take me as I am. Nah, come on now. Come on, why? Why? That's part of that Cinderella that Disney fantasy. It ain't even in a Disney fantasy, really, if you think about it, because those Disney princesses and stuff at least look attractive. At least got some quality, like some decent qualities to them. See, I think people forget about that part. They look at these fairy tales and stuff. It was like, well, at least the women are fine. But you got some women, they bringing all this to the table, but see, they want some man to save them. To rescue them. And really, it doesn't work like that in this world. It don't work like that. You gotta bring something. You gotta bring something to the table. Like, take you as you are. And I don't have to. How many women truly take a man as he is? I want y'all to think about that. You got two situations. Either the woman is saying the man has to be that tall, handsome dude with money, who's sensitive enough to still wash the dishes and be all about the woman. The man either has to be that, or even in the situations where a woman will get a bum not doing anything, they don't take him as he is. They say, well, yeah, we do. No, you're not taking him as he is. Because if you're taking him as he is, why are you trying to change him? I actually had a woman say that about she despite everything I had going on, I wasn't going in the direction that she really wanted. And she had the nerve to say on the phone in front of me, oh yeah, I got to work with him. And I'm like, bitch, please. She kind of wondered why a few days later I cursed her ass out. Yeah. Yeah, Rom is way more blunt in person. But, take me as I am. Look, no. And, men, I'm gonna address this to men. Men, if you take some woman like that and she pulls your shit down, that's on you, bro. And all to my bros from the other mothers, that's on you. If you allow some woman, if you trying to reach someplace and you take some woman you gotta drag along and she got some attitude or some stuff, or you ain't that attracted to her, no. And even in the video where I just did what I said, deal with the woman puts in the effort, that still means the attractive woman that you can find at least minimally attractive that puts in the effort. Because I would hope that none of the men listening to my stuff are going to mess with just some total bummy woman. I would hope. So, I had to make that out there, right? And to the women, why should a man who's worked to get to a certain level carry you along? What the hell are you bringing to the table? You bringing kids that are not his in many cases. You bringing emotional issues that, quite frankly, don't need him but a medical health professional. A lot of times you bringing some debt. And if you have kids, you bring in some baby daddies who still think they can hit it. But you want this man to take you as you are. I don't think so, baby. Nah. You know, there's a lot. There's a lot. Because, see, here's the bad part with it. You get some men who do just that. They take the women as they are. And you know what happens? You know what happens? They catch a bunch of hell. Because that's the story. They catch a bunch of hell. All of a sudden, their A1 credit is all of a sudden in the toilet because they trying to save you. Or, you know, since, you know, they took you as you are, but then as you are is somebody who don't even want to give him just a minimal amount of respect. But he took you as you are. He took you as you are, but, you know, you still hooking up with that baby daddy who's still turning you on because he imprinted you. Yeah, why should he? And you know what? It's like this. This for the women. Like I said, for the men, all of my work is about self-improvement. And like I said, I challenge anybody to tell me otherwise. It's about a man's self-improvement. Even when I say something about the women. Anytime I say anything about the women, it's really not even for the women or to attack the women. Even if I'm addressing a woman in the video, ultimately everything is for men to not make a bad choice and to know what's out there. Because that's how I learned the game. That's why only children I have, only sons I have are the ones I had while married. I don't have any children out of wedlock. I'm not sitting in a child support court. Or, you know, I don't got some woman like ready to take me on some paternity show or something. Because I learned a woman's nature. And so anytime I do that, that's still for a man's self-improvement. So he can make better choices. But if the men are out here working, if I'm telling the men to work for better choices, I cannot tell them to take a woman who is not out here working on her own self-improvement. It don't work like that. So, you know, that term, take me as I am, nah, that gotta be stricken. That gotta be stricken. And men, if you meet a woman today saying all that, keep walking. Keep walking. Because I'm going to tell you, on another level, even if she look like she got some shit going on, she will be a problem down the road. Even if she, you know what, she don't have a baby daddy. She, you know, she's physically attractive. You know, look, got a decent job. If she's like, take me as I am, look, because that's the woman who's not going to improve. She's not going to evolve. And people who follow my greater work know my biggest thing is the self-development. It ain't even about the relationships. It's about that self-development, evolution, being a better person, and being your best self, being your highest self, right? So, you know, fellas, if you meet that type of woman, you already know she ain't trying to go anyplace. She ain't trying to evolve. Because I'll say it now. I'm trying to evolve. I don't want to be the same place 5 years from now that I'm at now. If I'm living in the same place, or if I'm driving the same car, or my character has not improved, and I'm a better human being in 5 years than I am now, then I failed myself. So my thing is, that's everything I'm talking about. So fellas, y'all have to think. If that woman's like that, is not showing any signs she wants to evolve, don't deal with her. And you know what? I'm going to say that to the women too. If y'all dealing with some dude and he just happy to be where he going to be, you don't need to deal with him. You know, man's nature is to go out and to expand his territory, to explore. If that dude happy with whatever he's doing, you don't need to deal with him either. All right? So that's some straight up shit. So to take me as I am bullshit. Hey, let's get that phrase out of any living language, okay? Whether it's English, French, you know, tree, and tree that's a language speaking in Ghana, one of the languages. You know, Yoruba, yeah, every single language. Let's get that phrase or anything like that phrase out, okay? Anyway. That's it for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.